stretch of the PCT is pretty sweet. It's mainly just in a treed area, but like all of the trees out here, the bottoms of them are burnt. I think there was a fire here, not last year, maybe the year before. And yeah, just a lot of trees, not a lot of sunshine hitting me right now. Having to make a little bit of a change of plans. I was hoping to get on the PCT and hike that up to Wattom Lake. Made it about 5 miles in. I think I did about, it was like 3,500 feet. Snow started getting to be a little bit too much. It was kind of hard to follow the trail without having to pull out my GPS every couple hundred feet. So decided to turn around. I'm gonna hike back down to where I had hopped on that PCT and then hike a different trail, and hopefully be able to make it up to that same lake. Don't know if I'll make it to that lake tonight, but a little disappointed, but obviously it wasn't meant to be. We'll make something else happen. So it was definitely a little bit of a bummer that I had to turn around, but this is making it totally worth it. It's just waterfall after waterfall out here. This is incredible. I have missed hiking in areas like this. It's so green and trees. I spent pretty much all winter hiking in the desert areas just to avoid the snow, and it feels so good to be back out in the woods and see all the green things. I love it. There has definitely been no shortage of water on this trail. I just crossing this last little creek right here, doing a little final water fill up. I think I got about another mile until there should be a campsite. I finally have made it to my campsite for the night. This is called the Cedar Creek or Cedar Swamp campground. We clocked in just about 17 miles today. That's not too bad. I wish I would have got more, but having to go up the PCT 5 miles and backtrack definitely kind of slowed me down. I have been dragging ass this last mile and a half. Tried to skip lunch because I got a late start. It didn't start till about noon today. Skipping lunch is not a good idea. Always eat your meals. It is supposed to rain tonight, so first thing I'm gonna get the tent all set up. That way I got a nice dry, safe spot to be for when the rain starts. And then I think I'm gonna make a little fire, help dry my shoes out. There was a lot of creek crossings today. And then make some dinner. I'm starving. All right, got the fire all started. Can't wait to get some dinner cooking. First I need to get these wet socks off. There's quite a few little creek crossings today, and definitely feeling it in my feet right now. So good old get those kind of drying out a little bit. Kind of got a raging fire going right now. I'm trying to get some coals started, so got dinner's cooking right now in a good old cook sack. Enjoying the fire, drying out my shoes, my socks. Tent's all pitched. Super quiet out here. There's nobody else around. The rain hasn't started yet, but I know it's coming. So fingers crossed we stay dry tonight. I think we will. So gonna eat some dinner and get some rest. Good. Well, it has officially been raining for 8 or 9 hours now. Tent has kept me completely dry. I love this tent. It's the X-Mid one person. Absolutely no condensation built up in here. Had the rain vents open just a bit. And yeah, no water has gotten through. All my stuff has stayed dry. I think I'm going to kind of clean up my sleeping stuff, get that in my pack, and then break down the inner part of the tent so that I still have the rain fly pitched. Alright, so we got all the sleeping stuff cleaned up. You can see if you take the inner part of this tent out and just kind of leave the ground sheet, and then I got my little extra pad here. I've actually got a decent amount of room in here to cook and get my pack all packed up. So now I'm gonna make some breakfast, and then we'll get some rain gear on and start hiking. This should be a fun, wet day. Starting to feel a little bit defeated right now. I'm already starting to run into patches of snow up here. I'm only at about 3,000 feet. And if I continue to take this trail, the loop that I want to make to get me back down to the car is actually going to get me up to like almost 5,000 feet. So I know that the snow is only going to continue to get worse. So unfortunately, I think I'm going to turn back and just get heading back to the car. Kind of a bummer. I think I'll probably try and branch off and take a couple of smaller loops as I get further back down this trail to the car. And who knows, if I find a nicer little loop, I might actually try and pitch up camp again for the night. But for now, we're just gonna start heading the opposite direction. That's 2 trails that we have been turned around on now. But whatever, just the experience of being out here has been awesome. So. Actually just ran into my first group of other hikers since I've been out on this specific trail since yesterday. I tried to jet up another side trail to make it up to the Nick Eaton Ridge. That trail was severely overgrown and a bunch of fallen down trees and stuff all over the place. So I'm gonna actually head further down where that trail reconnects to this trail and hopefully be able to get up there. Supposedly there's some good views up there. Had dry feet for all about 5 minutes today. The trail right here is literally a stream. Made it to the spot that I was planning on camping. I didn't fill up any water. I kind of assumed that I was going to be passing a water source through this little stretch of a few miles since I was passing so many streams on the other trail, and that has not been the case. So I'm actually going to change the plan one last time. I'm heading back to the car. It's windy, it's rainy, I'm wet. This jacket's holding up nicely, thank God, so I haven't quite got my torso wet, but I think I'm gonna head back and call it for the weekend. Beautiful area. Wish that the clouds hadn't rolled in like they did. I'm sure that there's some amazing views up here. wish I had a little bit more time to